Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy oO5 Dynasty. I'm back with another video, and I want to give you guys and girls the story of legacy inside of Legendary Team, which was founded by the American rapper known as Legend, who was from Brooklyn and Long Island, New York. And Legacy is my alias that I used to go by. So I was formerly known as Legacy before I rebranded and reinvented myself into oO5 Dynasty, right? So now you know me as oO5 Dynasty. I am the individual who started I started oO5Dynasty.com, which is a marketing and advertisement agency for individuals on this earth to market and promote their content. Okay? I also I'm the founder, you know what I'm saying? I created the musical genre Ghost Wave, which is also known as cinematic air hop and also known as a sound that floats, right? It's a cinematic, groovy, like hip hop-ish style, you know what I'm saying, genre. You know, so it's a mixture of ambience, it's a mixture of that grip, but it's a mixture of that flowy airiness. It's a crazy genre, man. It's pretty dope. And I can't wait for it to take over the world, right? But anyway, back to what I was saying before. Legendary Team. So I want to do this video mainly because I like to document. I love history, and I've always accumulated a lot of content, but kept it on my hard drives. I kept it on my hard drives, and I never put it out there to the world. That's the thing. And that was a mistake in my eyes, because now people, even though I don't care what they say about me, but they can always point to, well, what did you do? So now I'm finally showcasing all my stuff and putting my history out there. So now nobody can say anything. So I wanted to talk about Legendary Team, right? Legendary Team. Let's talk about it, guys. Founded by a legend, and I helped. So you might want to say I co-founded the movement of Legendary Team. You know what I mean? I didn't come up with the name, I didn't come up with the brand, I didn't come up with the idea, Legendary. But I helped with the movement of creating the foundation, the core structure and foundation, the inner workings of Legendary Team. By way of doing the graphics, by way of building the websites, by way of help with shooting and documenting video footage, whether it was music videos or whether it was just something for the platforms that were out at the time, such as MySpace, AOL, BlackPlanet.com, MiGente.com, AsianAvenue.com. Even Hot 97 had a social media platform website. I don't remember the name of it, but Hot 97 had something. We was on there. And every day, every single day that I got up, my mission was to help Legend and help Legendary Team, not help myself. I got my name, Legacy, through Legend. Legend gave it to me. Legend was like, yo, you need a name, you need an alias. I never thought about having an alias, a nickname, or anything like that, because I wasn't an artist. I was not an artist, guys and girls. I didn't care to become an artist. I wasn't thinking about being an artist. I didn't know anything about being an artist. I started seeing an artist, really seeing like what an artist does, through my twin brother, Legend. I'm an American rapper, Legend. You know? That's how I started to see what an artist was, because he started his journey around, like, I want to say 1995, 1996, and I could be off on that information. And I know I could contact him and get that information, but it's okay, man. This is my thoughts. This is coming from my perspective of Legendary Team. So we were teenagers, but I remember seeing Legend with a book and a pencil or a pen all the time. And it was one of those, like, those, what you call those books, man? The books, the hardcover books that you go to school with back in the days. It was like, the black and white cover and whatever. And constantly, I see him with this book, and I don't know what he's doing. So he's like walking around the house. Even if he goes out the house, he brings the book and he puts it in the car. What is he doing with this book? And next year, I start hearing him in the room, and he's like practicing how to rhyme. He's practicing how to rhyme, guys and girls. And he's not good at all. He doesn't know. He's trying to go off of like what like his friends or his cousin or his best friend was doing. But he had this thing where he wanted to rhyme. So he starts getting it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Rhyming. And he starts to get it. Like, he starts to get it and understand it. And he's writing these bars and these punchlines and these metaphors, and some of them are hitting and some of them they're not hitting. And he's like struggling with, like, trying to get his wordplay. He's putting too many words in a sentence, and it's like, and I watched this, man. I watched this man struggle with becoming an artist. I watched him build Legendary Team from that pen and that pad, man. From that pencil and that notebook. Writing down what he, you know what I'm saying? At first, he didn't even have a rap name. Then he was like, yo, I'm going to be a legend. He said, my rap name is Legend. Legend. That's what he said. My rap name is Legend, man. And he said, you know what, man? He was like, yo, you need a name. He said, you need a name, man. He said, you need a name. And I started to come around to see what he was doing. I was like, what are you doing? So I'm like, oh, that's crazy. You rhyming? I'm just like, all right, cool. That's cool. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, man. He said, you need a name because you want to know why? I'm going to build a team, man. We're going to build a team. We're going to build a team. He said, I'm going to be the artist. I'm going to be my solo artist, but I'm going to build a team around it. He had a very, like, business-like mind, right? But also, like, he understood groups, communities, belonging, fan bases. He understood this before he was even really an adult, guys. See, that's the difference between legend and legacy and the rest of the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Not saying other people ain't think like that, but I'm talking about the common folk. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people are thinking on that level. People who they know how to get it. But the common folk, they don't think like that. That's what separates, right? So he was like, the team is going to be called Legendary Team, man. Legendary Team. He's like, I got it, man. Yeah, Legend and Legendary Team, man. We're going to be legendary. I was like, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Then he was like, you going to need a name, man. You going to need a name. You can help me with this. You need a name. And he was thinking for a second. He was like, Legend. He was like, Legend, Legendary Team, Legend. He said, those are two L's. He said, get a name. Let's get another name with an L in it. He was like, Legend, Legacy. He was like, Legacy, man. He said, yeah, Legend and Legacy. Legend and Legacy. And he was like, yo, when people mention us, they're gonna mention Legend. Like, he said, and when people mention us, they're going to say Legend and Legacy. That's what he said, guys. I kid you not, man. This is what he said. And then sure enough, guys and girls, I kid you not, when we started to become, like, faces in the underground music industry, right? Every time we would walk into a store, a studio, a clothing spot, whatever it was, sneaker store, a theater where people were performing or we were performing, it doesn't matter where it was, people used to say, yo, Legend and Legacy, there they go. Legend understood this. He had foresight, man. When I think back on it now, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, man. The guy, he's so smart, man. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Anyway, so back in like 95, 96, so basically 1995, 1996, 1997, 1998, 1999, those were the years that Legend was trying to figure out music production, figure out his voice, his flow, his style, his charisma, his swag, his delivery, his appearance, all of the above. So it took around like 5 years, before he actually came into legend and was able to get on wax and really, really lay it down for other people to hear. I mean, like mixed CDs, the mixed CD scene, the mixed CD game, the DVD game, the DVD era. So it goes to show you, like, you do have to put in the work, guys. You just don't magically just become like great overnight. So he's building himself around this time. Peep game, guys. So around this time when he's building himself, I'm just around. I'm not even 100% forming the core structure of Legendary Team at this time, because at that time we were still young, we were teenagers, and we were roaming the streets. So there was nobody sitting at home on the computer. You know what I'm saying? There was nobody at home building websites at that time, from like 1995 to like, I want to say 1999, 2000. There was nobody really at home. And those social media platforms, they weren't really out like that or popping like that. People were out in the streets. People were at backyard barbecues. People were at house parties. People was at basement parties. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going to the club. The older people, they were going to the bars. Like, you're out and about. Matter of fact, you didn't even have to go to the bar, the club, or anything like that, the skating ring, the bowling alley, because people were just outside on the block in general. The block was the party without even having a real block party. And then you still had block parties. You know what I'm saying? So we were out moving. Then when Legend really, really got his skills together and he started to, get some songs on wax, you know what I'm saying wax, but let's say tape or CDs. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what you do when you go to these studios and they burn the CD for you when you leave out. You know what I'm saying? You leave out the studio, you got a CD, you put it in your car, and listen to what you just did. So Legend started to do his thing, and people, not people, but I want to say like the people around him started to give him advice, critique him, say this is good, this is not good. Yeah, dope. All right, cool. Then he started to find these different little studios, and then all these different little studios that he was going to and I was going with him, he started to learn how to really rhyme and make songs, freestyles. He was really, really good at the freestyles. You know what I'm saying? 16 bar freestyle, or maybe 2-verse freestyle, whatever it was, those quick freestyles. But he always did a freestyle and hook. He was practicing his hook game, and he was practicing his on beat game. You know what I'm saying? His rhyming game, his lyrics game, his demeanor, his breaths. I got to catch my breath. I got to figure out how to flow, how to speed up, slow it down. You know what I'm saying? He's getting all this. And next thing you know, Legend's like hearing stuff around the town, like, oh, they're doing mix CDs that's going to go out, you know what I'm saying, all over New York and stuff like that. And they calling artists, they're not calling artists, they're telling the artists, meet them at this location, sign up, and then after you sign up, then we take you to the studio and you do this. So now Legend is going, and he's going to the studios after he signs up and they accept him, and he goes and he's rhyming on, you know what I'm saying, industry beats, instrumentals and stuff like that. And now, some stuff he made, he got on, and some stuff he didn't. It was a learning process, right? But then we said, okay, we're gonna do it ourselves. So around like 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, when I really come into the picture, we start working on Legend as an artist, a standalone artist, whereas he could stand on his own 2 feet and put out a full mix CD. So we go through the process of going to the studios and recording. But the first step was sitting in his room and writing. This guy literally was like, I would walk in, you all right? You need something? I'm good. Beats are just playing over and over and over again. You hungry? No, I'm good. That's determination, man. That's drive. That's fearless. That's somebody who's a go-getter. That that's what I learned. That's what I learned by watching him. That's why I go so in this game, guys. That's why I put in so much work in this game. So we get this mix CD out, and now people want to work with him. So it's on. He gets management. The management is best friends or friends with, you know what I mean? You know, DJ K Slade, rest in peace, Busta Rhymes, you know, knows all the DJs in New York City, DJ Cool Kid, you know, DJ Mello, you know what I'm saying? Uh, DJ On Point, DJ Finesse, like literally. So now Legend has the manager that has all these avenues, that got his hands in the pockets. So now they start working. But mind you, the grind started with Legacy, which is me, oO5 Dynasty, and Legend. So they're working, but I'm working. So now that's when I start to really, really own in on Legendary Team and build the mystique, the aura. You know what I'm saying? Around the culture, the name, the brand, the entity, what Legend created, and what I ultimately helped mold. So I start going online. I'm writing emails. I'm just adding friends. I'm talking to people. Yo, my twin brother Legend, my twin brother Legend. Yeah, Legendary Team, Legendary Team. I start designing posters, flyers, album covers, any and everything, business cards. I'm going crazy with the artwork. I'm taking pictures every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. Sadly, most of those images got lost. I had burnt them onto CD, and then in the process of moving from house to house, I lost this big spool of CDs, like 100 CDs with images, videos. I cannot find out. I looked, man, I looked, and I lost a lot of it, which is sad. But you got to keep going. You can't stop. We got legendaryteam.com. Then I had legacyarts.net. I started to brand myself a little bit, but still maintain the grip and hold on helping Legend and Legendary Team. We had a fan website. The fan website was so dope. People from all over the world would send us these selfie pictures saying, Legendary Team, we love Legendary Team, we love Legend, we love Legacy. That's because they was coming to our platform, our website, and they was hearing the music. They heard the song Unfortunate Events, man. That's when I was streaming it online. Unreleased. Timeless, classical piece of music right there. It's a hit record. It's a hit without even being mainstream. We know this, man. Mainstream. You can have a hit record without being mainstream, guys. I know it's a hit. It's so good. It could be in film. It could be in everything. Unfortunate events. None of it makes sense, but I'm still living, still breathing. Never got hit. Watching time pass by. Dead foes, yeah, we miss. Plus, life is a bitch. They want cuffs on the wrist. I'm not Legend, so I can't rhyme it like him, but he killed, yo, man. I might release that record just free, you know what I'm saying? Because there's samples in it. So now I'm building the brand, I'm building the image of Legend with limited knowledge of Photoshop, guys. Very, very limited knowledge. I'm struggling, I'm trying, I'm fighting, I'm trying to learn coding, I'm trying to learn how to, you know, manipulate a photo, do photo manipulation. I'm trying to edit these photos. I'm trying to do album covers. I don't know about all the layers and the graphics and the saturation and doing all these effects and pulling images to lay over the top and doing all this stuff in style. I don't know none of this stuff, guys, but I'm fighting every single day that I wake up. I even lost a girlfriend doing it. Guys, I'm telling you, I kid you not. Shorty downstairs like, yo, come hang out with me. I'm like, I'll be right down. I'm like, I'm telling Legend, yo, man, she got to wait, son. This is about us, man. Yo, Legend will tell you, man. She wound up cheating on me and all this crazy stuff, and then we wound up separating. But she wasn't she wasn't it, man. It wasn't it. No hate towards her, man. What was it was my twin brother, man. The core foundation of Legendary Team, guys. So now Legend is hitting studios. He's hitting his personal studios that people that he know, And then the manager guy has him hitting studios. Legend got so many freestyles and songs, guys. It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. But Legacy contributed to the artwork, you know what I'm saying? Partially of the lingo, you know what I mean? The online swag, the online community, the online fan base. Even in the streets, I literally walked, guys. Everybody will tell you the story. I walked 5 towns on feet out here in Long Island, New York, in Nassau County. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Baldwin. I'm in Freeport. I'm in Uniondale. I'm in Roosevelt. I'm in West Hempstead. I'm all over hanging up posters and flyers, going to every deli, every pizza shop, every Chinese restaurant, every hair salon, every barbershop, every 99-cent store, and speaking to the owner and say, how you doing, sir, ma'am? My name is Jamel Marshall Pearson. My alias is Legacy. And I'm the twin brother of the rap artist Legend, who is coming out, you know what I mean, underground, and we're trying to make it. Can I please, hang up a poster and possibly put some flyers on your counter so when your customers come in and they see, my twin brother, and hopefully we can make it. We can make it. We can make a career out of this. And every last person said yes, because I was humble enough to humble myself to ask them for help with my twin brother. And ultimately, Legend's name blew up so big out here in Long Island, New York, that when his album dropped, he had fans from everywhere, man. To the point when the manager ran out of the store, when the album was selling, people was coming in the store to buy the album, ran out of the store and said, yo, y'all got the camera, get a camera. We didn't have professional cameras at the time. We didn't have no smartphones. I run to the deli to go buy those disposable Kodak cameras. And I come back, Legends, he's surrounded. I could barely get to him. And when I squeeze through, I'm taking the pictures of all these kids, high school kids, junior high school kids. They love Legend. They haven't even heard one lyric possibly from him. You know what I'm saying? But the promotion was so crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? Who was Legend? Oh, I got to be up there when the album dropped. I got to go. Then they go up there just to see him. He's there with this. He got the outfit on that's in the album cover, guys. So he looked like the album cover. Posters everywhere. The whole block is filled with posters on every light pole. The store is all decorated. There's lights decorated inside the store. And next year, Legend's out there signing. He's signing shirts. He's signing hats. He's signing books. Whatever they could pull up, he's signing everything, guys. And next thing you know, son, they all run into the store and they buying the album. Sold out. My older brother, All Zitty or Almighty, whatever you want to call him, he down on the other side of Roosevelt. He's selling at the breakfast spot. He's selling the album. He's my younger brother just dropped. My younger brother, this is what All Zitty, this is what Almighty, this is called him Almighty. This is what Almighty, I'm saying, Antoine is telling people, my younger brother just dropped. Yeah. Legend just dropped, man. Go get the album. Here. Go get the album. Or he had some on him because Hustle Man was just selling too. So he was taking copies from Hustle Man and selling it. Hustle Man was selling, but All wound up selling all the copies from Hustle Man. He was out hustling Hustle Man to sell the album. Come on, man. This is how my family does. So now, Legend blows up. Now Legend, he's on this mix CD. He on DJ Big Mike. Come on, son. Y'all know how big DJ Big Mike was back then, son. Come on, son. The next album, before we had the fallout with the manager, was supposed to be hosted by DJ Big Mike. DJ Big Mike was the biggest DJ at the time. The album was supposed to come out. It was supposed to be me and the manager, DC3, as producers, Legend the artist, and it hosted, the whole album hosted by DJ Big Mike. The artwork was done by Nojo. The graphics was done by Nojo. He did a cinematic cover, man. And the reason why he did it is because I wasn't able to do it. I had my first shot at it. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. The grind is real. DC said, yo, work on the cover. I started working on the cover. I did a terrible job. I didn't know. I wasn't that guy yet. I barely had a year under my belt doing graphic design, if that. So I did a terrible job. He said, don't worry about it. I'm going to take it to somebody else. He took it to Nojo, and Nojo did this blockbuster cinematic joint, man. He had to pay him. You know what I'm saying? But it's the grind, guys. It's the story. So now, we about to blow up big. Legend's first album, it sold out. Famous Busta Rhymes came down. Busta Rhymes hugging Legend. He was in the store talking to everybody. He bought the album. He took the album. I believe he had flew back to Cali with that album. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was messing with Snoop Dogg and stuff around that time. If I'm not mistaken, man. Yeah, there's a sample that I found on Legend's album, The Next Level, and the song was with Legend and the Hood Fellas. The Hood Fellas from Bad Boy Records. If you don't know, then go do your research. Hood Fellas. They were signed to Bad Boy Records when they was doing this song with Legend. I told you, we was messing with industry people. We were on the way, son. We were on the way. There's a song on there. I found the sample from the movie Coming to America when it's the bathroom scene. One of the first scenes of the movie, the bathroom scene. It got this dope melody in there. I found the sample. DC did the beat. Because remember, he was doing all the production for the album. That sample, I'm telling you, that sample, and don't quote me on this, you know what I'm saying? Don't quote me on this. But I remember everybody was in DC store and it was like, yo, man, you hear that song by Snoop? That song by Snoop Dogg? That's the sample, man. That's the sample that DC chopped up, but Legacy found. Legacy gave that sample to DC, man. I'm telling you, man. That sample was very, very small in the film, guys. But I remember, don't quote me, guys, but Busta was going out to Cali with Legend's album, and you know what I'm saying? It's all love. I don't know. I'm just messing. I'm messing, guys. But you never know. Man, I haven't spoken to Busta since that's around that era. I haven't spoken to Busta since around like 2005 ish. Y'all guys see the pictures. I haven't spoken to him in so long, man. But if I was to ever speak to him, I'll probably bring it up like, yo, man, you remember when Legend came out with the joint, man, the sample, you know what I'm saying, on track. Let me stop, man. Anyway, so now Legend is killing it. So now, but I'm still doing the online game, guys. So I'm still literally marketing, promoting pictures. I'm at every studio session, and then now Legacy starts coming into his own inside of Legendary Team, because now I start doing the music production around like 2003. So Legend album came out in 2005, but in 2003 was when I started my musical journey as a musical producer. You know what I'm saying? I had already started my journey a part of Legendary Team as a graphic designer. Before that, probably around like 1999, going into the year 2000, was when I started doing work on the Legendary Team as marketing, promotion, talking to people. Then I started doing graphic design, things of that nature. So there's levels to this. So I didn't. So Legacy, you know what I'm saying, was graphic design. Then I was a musical producer, and I was a marketing. I was doing marketing and promotion. That's a lot for a young man who doesn't even know what he's even doing. So I'm learning on the job. I'm learning as I go, guys. I'm literally learning all these steps, doing it day by day, every single day, grinding, learning. There was no social media back then, guys. There was no YouTube. You could go watch tutorials and stuff like that, man. That's why when people be trying to say something about me and AI, do you know the grind my life has went through? A lot of you guys are only living on your first life, meaning you only went through one life, man. I probably went through 3, 4, maybe 5 different lifetimes in this short time span of me turning 45 years old in September of last year, 2000, you know what I'm saying? 2025. You know how many lives I really, really went through, man? How the struggle of my childhood and my, you know what I'm saying, young adulthood. Come on, guys. Come on. So don't be trying to play me. And I got receipts to back it up. I got facts. That's why my wiki on oO5Dynasty.com looks sick. That's why my Google search looks sick, because I actually have receipts and facts that I could put out there, and it's a trusted source by Google. So come on, don't play with me. So legacy, legend, legendary team. Gotta remind you, at this time, Legend is also becoming legendary team. So he's getting artists, he's getting producers. So he has legacy. Then he has Lady Legacy, who was another producer who produced records for him. Produce. Then you have AO Baker. That's his name now. AO Baker. That's his name. Before, he was just called AO. I'm saying, or President Clinton, he was calling himself. Whatever, you know what I mean? Now he's known as AO Baker, rap artist. You know what I'm saying? And when he first started on us, he was just a rap artist. Next thing you know, he becomes a musical producer, a DJ. He's doing podcasts. Like, you got to think about the influence that legendary team has had on so many individuals on this earth, guys. Then you got the rap artist known as Stacks Paper. You know what I'm saying? And these people, and we did work. Then you got the rap artist known as Young Fashion. Young Fashion. You know what I'm saying? So you got Young Fashion, a female rap artist under Legend and legendary team. You got Stacks Paper, a rap artist under Legend, under legendary team. Then you got AO Baker, also known as AO or President Clinton. He's a rap artist under Legend, under legendary team. Then you got the musical producer, Lady Legacy, that's under Legend, under legendary team. And you got Legacy, who is now known as oO5 Dynasty, under Legend, under legendary team. So you know how much we're operating like a record label. We're operating like A&Rs. We're operating like a team, like a full body. You know what I'm saying? We're operating like the Dipsets and the 50s and the G units and the Locks and all these crews that have massive amounts of people in there. We're operating like that. We're doing the artwork for everybody. We're doing online promotion for everybody. We're doing the beats for everybody. We're taking everybody to the studio, spending our money. You guys understand? We're moving like a unit, like a team. So legendary team is dear to my heart, guys and girls, because that's what brought me into the entertainment game for real, for real. For real, for real, guys. Music, graphics, marketing, promotion, losing sleep, countless hours, almost going 24 hours, just staying up, just talking, emailing, you know what I'm saying, just conversing with people, doing research. You got to do research. You gotta read books. You got to find out what the music industry is about. There's no social media. The struggle is real. Like, there's so much going on, guys. Do you understand? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. The world that we live in 2026 is not a real world. It's a cyber world where people are promoting for the companies, and nobody cares about being real musicians and real artists anymore. They only care about money, and that's it. But legendary team didn't care about money. That's the reason why you can see in today's world that we're not like the other people that came up in the same era as us. A lot of the people, they capitalized off of the game because they really, really wanted to capitalize off of the game. Legendary team was a team that was doing it for the art, for the culture, for the love, the purity of it, the organicness. Like, that's the reason why legendary team was doing it. Every last artist or producer or just individual that was inside of legendary team at one point in time, that's the reason why they were doing it. It was a point in time where Reek the Villain, yeah, I know him. He was signed to Busta Rhymes. He was signed to Cash Money. Yeah, he just did the interview a couple years back on Math Hoffa talking about the Busta Rhymes situation. There was a point in time when he was a part of legendary team. You know what I'm saying? Not for long, because he got his deal. He got signed, and he went and he had to go do what he had to do. He had to work with, Swiss Beats. He had to work with Busta. He had to work with all these people. He's doing stuff Kendrick Lamar, he's doing things out there. He's, you know, you gotta go. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Dude, you know what I'm saying? And he was his own artist to begin with. It was only a short stint that you know what I'm saying. You can see the video footage. He was like, yo, read the film, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, I'm legend. I'm a legend too. I'm legend. So I'm legendary team. You know, it's out there, it's documented. But yeah. Anyway, but we're family though. It's nothing like that. We're family. It's family first. You know what I'm saying? That's my cousin, right? So, legendary team, guys, holds dear to my heart mainly because of the rap artist Legend, also known as Taiwan, you know what I'm saying? Pearson, you know what I'm saying? Taiwan Mitchell Pearson. That's his full government. I'm sorry, man. I had to shout you out. To him. I'm sorry. But this is for history purpose. I got to document it. You know what I'm saying? Taiwan Mitchell Pearson. That's Legend. He started this awesome thing that changed the lives of a lot of people. And that's the reason why you see oO5 Dynasty today. Because legacy made me. And that's the name of my movie. oO5 Dynasty. Legacy made me. Once again, the name of oO5 Dynasty's movie is oO5 Dynasty. Legacy made me. So Legacy made me is the subtitle, right? So I can't wait for that film to come out. This was just a little history run about legendary team and the core structure and how it incorporated legacy, who ultimately turned into oO5 Dynasty. I'm so happy I got this video done because now I can post it online. I can do articles. I can put it inside my wiki. It's going to be excellent data. And you guys should start thinking on the same level as me. I'm telling you, don't wait for anybody. Don't wait for no author. Don't wait for any record label. Don't wait for anybody to write articles or do anything for you. Do everything yourself first because you are the source. Let them come later. They can write and do whatever they want later. They can add to your legacy. They can help you with your dynasty. This your boy oO5 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me. And don't forget, man, check out my entity, my brand, oO5Dynasty.com. Check out my genre of music, Ghost Wave, which is also known as cinematic air hop, also known as a sound that floats. You can check out ghostwave.com. You can even check out JamelPearson.com. You can even check out oshit.com, which is O5HJT. Those are my platforms. The oO5 Mecca, man. The oO5 Mecca. We got artists, illustrations. We got characters. We got oO5 Ghost Wave, which is a character that I developed. We got oO5 Lady Ghosty, which is a character I developed. Man, we got oO5 Dynasty, who's another character inside of this whole oO5, you know what I'm saying, Ghost Wave world, this Ghost Wave genre music. Come on. We doing it. I'm going to give a shout out to my twin brother, Legend. Yeah. Shout out to all the legendary team members in the past. I want to give a shout out to the world. I want to give a shout out to grinding, marketing, and promotion, staying on top of it, and never letting anybody tear you down. You're not inferior to anybody, no matter the hate, no matter anything that people have against you. Just always remember, you're for yourself. So put forth that effort and stay grinding for you. This your boy oO5 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me. I'm out.